Hey y'all, my grande boos, my grande bays. We are back with another episode on the Grand Talk Live podcast, episode 2, and we have a new guest. Okay, so how you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to ask you how you want to be introduced. You want me to introduce you, or you want to do it yourself?
I am Sonaj.
Okay, Sonaj,
AKA Sonja.
Okay, all right. So, Miss Sonaj, can you tell our viewers what do you do? Where you from?
Well, I do an array of things. But I was born in Florida and moved up north when I was young, at my younger ages. I grew up in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And
Philly girl.
yeah. Philly.
Like Jill Scott.
There
We
you
got Eve, Mill, all the good artists from out of Philly.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what do we have here today? This podcast is called, as you can see, we're wearing black. So, Little Black Dress, Pillow Talk. So, we're going to get into some soft girl era things, but I'm updated because we're not girls, we're grown women, so we're gonna say soft empress era.
Hello.
Okay. So my first question: why are you here today? As far as what you do for business?
Well, let's start how it originated.
Okay, yeah, let's take it back to the blueprint.
Take it back to the blueprint.
Take it back.
That's
Take
how
us
you
back.
do it.
Where I'll come
So,
from?
I never even thought about doing skincare, even having a skincare line.
Mm-hmm.
COVID happened,
Mm-hmm.
and my mind just started thinking, like, what can I do? I was so bored anyway.
Right, because we all had to sit in the house.
To stay inside. So I was trying to figure out what can I do to make me some extra money, or just to start a business, because I always wanted to, I always had the entrepreneur mentality.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't find where I belonged in being an entrepreneur.
Right.
So, I started looking on YouTube, because YouTube is always the go-to.
Oh, yeah. YouTube always been my best friend.
YouTube.
Like, if you want to look up some, Pinterest, YouTube, the apps are there.
Absolutely. So I went on YouTube and started just researching. I looked into clothes first.
Okay.
Like bedazzling,
Okay.
like jean jackets.
Okay.
I was like, no, that takes too much time.
But you got to trust the process with everything, right?
I couldn't do it. So
yeah.
I started looking at the body butter. Mm-hmm. So I saw how easy it was to make, and I was like, oh, I can definitely do that.
Right.
So I started, of course, trial and error. I had a lot of mess ups, hiccups,
right.
But it came together. I think I have a pretty decent product.
So did you look for a specific skin ingredients to put into your skincare line?
Absolutely. I wanted to make sure that everything was all natural.
Right.
Because even with naturals, people are allergic, but for the most part, I wanted to make sure that there was no chemicals,
right?
Nothing like that in my product. So I just wanted it clean.
And it's for
natural.
all skins,
for
right?
All skin, especially for eczema.
And you got okay. So we're getting somewhere. Yeah. So it's do it help cure eczema?
It doesn't help cure eczema, but it helps relieve eczema.
Okay.
And, it doesn't cure it. Because I've been using it and it hasn't cured mine.
Right,
yet.
right. And how long?
It relieves it. Dry skin is great for it because the ingredients that's in it is shea butter, and that's really good for eczema, and coconut oil.
Right.
So it's a lot of good properties.
So how long do you use your product to see results?
Typically, I typically would give it probably about a month, a good month.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because once you put it on your skin, you're going to instantly see it. glow up. It's going to glow up.
And it feels like, can we see one of these? Like,
Absolutely.
can we get one of these off the top? Yes. There you go. So it just like explain. Okay, let's back it up. Explain your logo. I hear you do it naturally, so you know I'm about natural stuff and spiritual stuff. So explain your logo here. Yes, yes. Let's get into that.
I'm pretty like, my style is so different, so I wanted to do something different. You know what I mean? Just even though it's so simple, it just pops out on the top of this.
Yeah.
On the top.
So can the camera see that a little bit to see what? Okay. So yes. So if you want, if you can demonstrate like how you can, make your skin feel Absolutely. Like, you know what I mean. So what I also want to get into to ask you a question of, can babies use this?
Oh,
like I know it's for our great adult skin. Those that, deal with eczema, acne, blackheads, whiteheads, pimples and all of that stuff. And people like me, sometimes I have sex bumps. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can the children use this?
Absolutely. So what I would recommend, because I make different products with different fragrances. This for people with the most sensitive skin. I use it without the fragrance because sometimes the essential oils can irritate skin.
Right.
So I have one that doesn't have any
for like sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. I love that. I love that so much. That's okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay, we got some cream here.
Yeah.
And kind of like demonstrate how that go on, like Shea Butter Baby.
Look at
so
that.
Now what flavor is that?
This is the cherry.
Ooh. Can I smell that?
Absolutely. Here.
Let me smell that. Okay, yes. Oh, yes. Get into it.
Try it out, honey. Look how it glows. Look how it made my skin.
Oh, my gosh. Yes. And it's so I'm getting it on my shirt a little bit, but it's so smooth.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so smooth.
I tried.
Oh my God! And it smells amazing.
Thank you
Oh, can I have this bottle?
Absolutely, you can have it.
I can have it because I'm like loyal your product. I'm a good friend, girl. I'll be about it. But it smells good, and like girl, I got some ass. Let me lose some more. Let me use some more on that, girl. My knuckles. Okay. So it's cold outside. So.
Yes.
And this is called Butters by Sonaj. So we're gonna at the end we'll get her all her accolades, honey. But we're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it.
All right, my next question for you, Sonaj, aka Sonja.
Hey.
I want to ask you about with your butters, how long does it take for you to first get the ingredients, get it packed in, and to ship out to customers that want to buy online? Do you have a website that they can go on?
Well, I'm working on my website now.
Okay.
For the most part, it's made to order.
Okay.
I get my orders and I make it. It doesn't take long at all to make it.
So do they have to DM you on
Instagram?
Okay. Like I said, we'll get into all of that later. So how long does it take for your shipment to ship out to customers?
I usually do mine's priority mail, so about 2 to 3 business days. I ship out, and it takes about a week. Within the week.
Within a week span. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because that's
at Amazon, honey.
Sometimes they got the Prime when you get in 2 days. Okay.
They say Prime sometimes, and it
do.
The Prime don't be priming.
The Prime don't be priming. Amazon. So, as we're going to move right along, we're going to get into relationships. So, it's Christmas coming up next week. Yeah. And then following that is New Year's. So, are you doing the matching Christmas pajamas this year?
I thought about it, but my fiance so thuggish. He's so New York. Oh, he's gonna be like, "Come on, babe, I'm not doing that."
Yes,
but I'm gonna try to get him. I'm gonna try.
New York man. Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna try to get him.
Let's talk about it. So, like, is he like? Is he younger or is he older than you? Like, because, you know, you got the older OGs, they had that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't getting into that. Or, you know, some younger guys, like, I'm not feeling the matching pajama stuff. Like, we done made it, you know, to a certain point in our relationship to not have to do all of that.
Yeah, I play around with it, but I believe if I asked him, he would do it. Okay. He would be like, don't take no pictures.
and post.
Right. Just don't post.
Don't post no pictures. Oh, okay. So, how long y'all been dating?
We've been together. We dated for like 5-6 years. You know, we were together for 5-6 years.
Okay.
We got engaged about 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And we think we're planning, if plans go well, to get married in February.
Well, you know, as we know, this is the Mercury retrograde, so we're not gonna say if, when, honey. Mm-hmm. But congratulations on your engagement with your fiance.
Thank you so much.
And girl, let's get into these New York men. So how did y'all meet?
Well, we met at a jazz club. Yeah, it was in New York.
Okay.
We met at a jazz club, you know. It's sort of like that. I see you and you see me across the room.
Okay. They was like, I'm going to buy you a drink.
He definitely did that. You know, and it was up from there, you know. So we you know, things, you know how those new relationships go. They go pretty fast. Things go fast, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a whole, you feel young again, like a teenager, you know.
So who approached who? Did he approach you or you approached him?
He approached me, of course.
Okay. So what was his line? Like, what caught your attention? You like, oh, I have to see what he's about.
It was just the whole accent caught my attention first. All he had to do was talk.
And you were sold.
All he had to do was talk.
You were sold.
You know, he had the Timbs on. His swag was nice. His swag was swagging. So, you know, a lot of that played a part into. And he a good looking dude, you know. He fine.
Okay. Babe, you know you fine, don't you, babe? You know you fine. Okay. He was incorporating that. He had to get you, honey. Yeah. But let me tell you, like, I've dated, you know, guys from New York here and there. Mm-hmm. Always a Brooklyn nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Always from Brooklyn, but I talked, you know, to a dude from Bronx, and, you know what I'm saying, the relationship never really went anywhere because they were so far out of, you know, in distance. Yeah. So, but when they come to South Carolina, like, they knew to hit your girl up. Mm-hmm. always. But it's just like they mentality like are so different from guys from down south. Cause I'm a Southern girl, so I've always dated people, you know, locally or, you know what I'm saying, but I just never actually went out of my way to, you know what I'm saying, like, not to say, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for love, but have love to find me. So of course, when you met your fiance, you wasn't looking for him and looking for love. You were just, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. I assume more than likely you was looking good. He was looking good. Yeah. So, you know, I miss how guys that have respect for women to really approach you, to court us. Respectfully. You know what I mean? Because that goes a whole long way. You know what I'm saying? Now roles have switched. Girls shoot they shot too. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
But you know, courting is attractive.
It
you know what I mean? When they come at you like that, that's sexy to me.
That is. Oh my gosh.
Sexy to me.
I'm gonna say good girl, cause like the last New York man. We gonna
drink to that.
Okay, drink your drink, girl. Drink your drink. Cause I'm not gonna spill the tea, but like the way how I just knew when he approached me, like this is real. Yeah. You know what I mean? Trials and tribulations gonna always come in your relationship. Absolutely. So it's just like on the spiritual side, we have grown spiritually and how to heal on knowing what to heal by getting to know each other in the courtsmanship rather. And I just feel like I wish it could go back to that. Yeah. Because, girl, before that, like, the dating scene was just like, I don't want to date nobody. Girl. That's why I've been like clank for 2 years over here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's like, it's so many people that live for toxicity in relationships. Like, I'm going to take it all the way back. Like, what were your previous relationships like prior to meeting your fiance?
Toxic.
Right.
And just honest. Like a lot, not on my part, but on the men's
right
part. It was hard to find, you know, somebody that was really about what they say they're about and what they, you know, it was just hard to find someone that's looking for something real. You know, some men don't have their playing time out, you know.
Right.
So they still in
the field. Absolutely.
They still in the field and they want to, you know, play the field. So, you know, I was ready to, you know, settle down and be serious with someone. So I always tell my fiance, I'm so happy you cuffed me. I ain't got you took me off the market,
You babe. Took me off the market, babe. Okay.
Because I would not.
It's like,
I'm happy to be cuffed.
As for me, like, I had to say, okay, I don't want this same energy in different relationships that keep coming and reoccurring in my life. Yeah. Like, how can I heal what I need to heal on my part? Because I am not going to say or put the blame that they were toxic, because I had toxic ways too. So I'm going to take accountability for my toxic ways in a relationship, because, you know, a lot of times in a few of my relationships where a guy would have me in a third party situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be having a whole side relationship with somebody else. And I'm never be in competition with the next woman, because I feel like you should be able to let me know as a man, as a grown man, and not have that little boy mentality that, oh, I'm going to have my cake and eat it too.
Yeah, but you know.
But you know how that go.
Some men are not ready to grow up to that level, you know.
But I ain't gonna say that I had that let me cheat back mentality. I've thought about it, but sometimes my vengeance, and I can speak on my toxicity, my vengeance is you gonna feel my vengeance when I move on to the next guy. Right. You know what I mean? So, okay, moving along. Yeah. So, have you ever been in like a third party situation?
What you mean as far
as
cheating?
As far as cheating, like, how did you find out? Did you go looking for that, or was it like there in your face?
No, you know, just you know, I didn't know. most of the time you don't know. You know what I mean? If you're getting cheated on, but you have that feeling because we have that intuition.
Yeah.
You know that something is not right. You know, so it's just, you know, I didn't know, and of course it was hurtful. It was hurtful.
Ooh.
The pain, like you have that pain, and you like, I don't never want to feel that again.
You don't,
you know, and then
you be
take
crying.
that into, you do, like, you know, I scratch where I said, you know, some of my relationships, I was to blame because I took my baggage from that last relationship into the next relationship.
Right.
So, you know, I kind of made it, you know, a little toxic as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
right. But we all have to take accountability and learn to grow from that. So, also, when you, let me say that. Let me say this. So, there's been times where I would go looking that will fuck me up. Curiosity kills the fucking cat. Yeah. Every time when you go looking for the shit and it's right there in your face. But I be so impatient to wanting to know what's going on and to have sound proof that I go looking for. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I do know and I have learned to, like, sit back. Let me fall back. And then I'll let whoever I'm dealing with know, listen, I come sick to no bitch. That's number one. And I'm not going to compete with her. Now, if she going to compete with me, she going to be competing by her damn self. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
I know that's right.
Because one thing about it, too, for certain, is if it's meant for me, it'll be for me.
Absolutely.
And I wish women learn that. Women learn that. And then if you know you want to be a side chick or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Know your position. You know what I'm saying?
Out there that want to be the side chick.
But I'm not taking no side chick because it's only me. I'm manifesting my emperor. Yeah. Okay?
You have those women, though, that just want sex.
They do. I mean, I was and that person, like, but I never wanted to fool with nobody that had somebody.
Yeah, no. But you know, you have those women out there that, look, you can do you. Go head home to your wife.
Right.
Just come, you know.
Come about, like, no, keep what you got going on with her so you can stay with her because you're not staying over here with me. Right. You're not getting in my bed. I mean, you can pay my bills, but some of them that you know, they let a man pay their bills, and you know, they get the deed, they get the money, they, you know what I'm saying? They don't want the companionship. They don't want that title. Connection. So, I want to also ask you, you know, we can talk about this, girl, since we're pillow talking. Like, what is, like, the number one thing about your fiance that's, like, I love him, like, dear to my heart, my soul feels for this man?
He like take care of me, like just the way he loved me. Just, you know, it's just that alone. Just seeing how he loved me, and how he take care of me. Not even providing wise, he just makes sure I'm good all the time. You know what I mean? And that just grabs my heart like tight.
I'm gonna tell you,
like tight. But it took me a while to get to that point because I was still, you know, I still had my little, you know, insecurities within myself in the past relationships. So it was hard to receive it. So, you know, once I started receiving that love, all that love, it's just amazing.
It feels so good, right? To finally find your person, and I'm gonna speak for my own experience because I like to check on my partner's mental health every day. I ask them, babe, how's your mental health today? That takes a long way, and it makes him feel great. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Like, because you don't know what type of day they have when they're apart or away from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's so important in relationship as well. Like, always check on your partner's mental state.
You gotta take care of each other, you know?
You do. You gotta take care of each other mentally, emotionally, spiritually, top priority. And, you know, physical because they gotta motivate you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we've been working out in the gym. Like you know what I'm saying, babe. You going to the gym day? Like we can do it together.
Listen,
like what's up? But yeah. So you gotta take care of all of you. But we as women and as men, I want to put out there for the men too. Self-love is the best love. So when you love yourself, your partner gonna learn how to love you.
Or you can love them correctly. Because you cannot, this is how I feel. Like, I feel like if you don't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else correctly? Like, right. And I was telling him, we was just talking about that. Like, because, you gain weight, especially during COVID. Everybody gained weight.
Everybody did. And, we was in the house eating.
Yes, girl, what?
Getting unemployment checks. Because I damn sure got mad. And I was, baby, what? I didn't need no PP loan. Baby.
Unfortunately, I had to work through COVID. But,
yeah.
But, you lose. I did. Speaking for myself.
Right.
During COVID, I gained a lot of weight. And you lose that confidence, right. What I mean? So you begin to not like things. You look in the mirror like, oh, I don't like that. Like, oh, look at my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my neck.
But you notice the things about yourself. Can't nobody come for you. You know what I mean?
But the fact that you don't like those things, you it's taken away from your self-love. It's chipping away.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's chipping away. So
it does.
Then it causes problems within your relationship because you start to not do the same things that you were doing with your mate. You know what I mean? Because you don't love it. Mm-hmm. I was going in the bathroom getting dressed.
Yeah.
Like, he like, babe, why you going in the bathroom? Why you getting dressed in the bathroom? I'm like, babe, because
like, I don't want to see you. Like, it's like when we saw Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married? Yes. The first one. And we talk about Big Bone Sheila. Like when she put on her lingerie and Mike started laughing at her, like, you know what I'm saying? Then he was cheating on her behind her with a friend. Like, it was a whole lot of toxic. Yeah, like you have men, and I've had men in my past that really like try to put that insecurity and project that insecurity onto me and certain women in relationships. So it's just like, never lose yourself. Always love on yourself. And self-care, like take care of yourself. So once you take care of yourself, guess what? Your mate is going to do the same. He's going to mirror that.
But it's so hard to get lost. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially, when you're doing so much and you just trying to do this for this person and do this for that person, you kind of lose, doing stuff for yourself. Like, so it is very important to take care of yourself every day and find, just even if it's something once a week you do for yourself, or just make your day. Like Friday is self-care day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, let me take myself to go get my nails done, my feet done, get my hair done, slay my makeup or whatever. Or whatever that makes you feel good. I always tell people, do whatever makes you happy.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? Add text to that. Yeah. Go the extra mile sometimes. Mm-hmm. Make yourself feel loved. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like recently getting back to me.
That's right.
As a person, as a woman.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Girl.
I don't know what that was, but that was something. Okay. So health. Let's talk about in the health segment. So, as y'all don't know, your girl being like busy in the gym.
Absolutely.
We've been working it out in the gym lately ever since October-ish.
Mm-hmm. October.
So we see results, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going. Mm-hmm. But another thing too, men that really love you gonna love you regardless. Of course, let me say that. Whether how big you are, because even though, I've had issues, with said third party situations, people would look at me like, what do he see in her? Like, she's a big girl, or she's a plus size girl, or whatever the case may be. But I have a lot of energy. Yeah. And my vibe and my aura is like that.
Yes, it is.
So it's just like, we always want to do health for ourselves, not for somebody
Anyone
else.
No.
Because I don't want to be so plastic surgery minded to get cut on every time I have an issue or insecurity about myself.
No.
And I rebuke and release insecurities on myself. But, I've always wanted to do it the natural and the organic way. And that's to go to the gym. Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
So, how you feel now when you first, got into your journey of weight loss?
I feel great now. I noticed myself losing weight, and my body is starting to feel better. My knees is feeling better because I'll be 55 in February. Honey.
Period.
Hunty. I'll be 55 in February.
I love, and you look damn good.
Thank you, love.
Baby, when I get 55, because you and my mom just turned 55 back in September. Shout out to my Virgo mama.
Hey, mama.
Hey, mom. So, 50, you 54, but you about to be 55 in a couple of months. So, you look better than some of these young girls. How do you do it?
I feel better now.
So how do you keep your youth? Because you don't even look it.
I guess it's just in the genes. Because my mom is.
But let me say, 55 ain't even 50 in.
Yeah.
Y'all look damn good, and y'all okay. Y'all better pop y'all shit.
I'm happy about that. I'm happy I don't look like my age. I feel it sometimes. Before when I gained that weight.
Yes.
The knees was hurting. But now that I'm working out, I feel amazing. My body feels so good. And your
skin, oh my God, I love you have so beautiful skin.
That shea butter, girl.
That's the butterbysonaj. Y'all better get that butter now. I'll put some on my face too, honey. Yes. Yes.
But I just try to eat right now. I'm trying to eat well and just take care of my body because I'm getting older. I am getting older and I want to live longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want
to be
old and tired. I have some friends that my age and they're moving slow. I'm like, oh no, that's not going to be me.
Oh no, you're not grandma. You are grandma.
I am grandma.
You is
grandma.
She is grandma.
Yes,
y'all better pop y'all shit every time.
I have 2 grandkids, a boy and a girl.
Okay.
Carmela and Bentley.
Okay, so you got them spoiled rotten, I'm sure.
Girl, they. That's not even the word.
Yes. Will you be able to get with them on Christmas?
No, because they live so far. So
yeah,
they came down last year. So this year they're gonna stay home with their mom.
So and then you gotta get. We talking about health, so you gotta get right for them babies because them babies they got a lot of energy.
Listen, especially the boy, especially Bentley.
Yes, and so what else motivates you on the spiritual healthy side?
I just just wanting to get closer to God and just just wanting to get in touch with my spiritual self because you can lose that too. You get so involved in things which you shouldn't. Never step away from God, but sometimes you just do it unintentionally and you put other things before him and that should never be.
That's right.
So I'm just trying to get more in tune with my spiritual self, get closer to him because he is the originator and he make all things happen. So, I just want to be true to him and myself, as far as on the health side of things. I want to keep my body nice and keep it healthy.
Right. But also, you do know God can be a goddess. So Mother
absolutely,
Earth.
Absolutely.
We're not gonna exempt Mother Earth because Mother Earth do not play.
Yeah,
honey, she can make it snow right now and it's sunny. You know what I mean? But I feel like on the spiritual side that I'm glad that you said I want to get closer to God.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, prior me being on my spiritual journey, like my life as a Christian, I never grasped me as an individual. Like I said before, I did not know what I needed to change about myself. It was something much deeper than just getting up going to church. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like going to church, once I got baptized for the first time, this was back in 2008.
Okay.
Only time I got baptized. And I felt like I could have been saved by Jesus and the salvation and going through, you know what I'm saying, paying tithes and all that. But that never really saved me, because after that I hit a rock bottom moment in my life where I've had things happen to me, like I had lost a job because of anger, you know what I mean? And relationships, toxic relationships, because I didn't know how to love myself. I was eating unhealthy and not realizing I was damaging myself and not taking care of myself. So a couple of years ago, when I started my awakening on my real spiritual journey and, doing shadow work really saved me a lot. And to break certain generational curses that has been passed down to me. So that was me getting closer to God and my ancestors and allowing them to, bring these lessons to be learned. So I want to say thank you for absolutely giving God all the glory.
Absolutely.
To help shift you on your healthy journey.
Yes.
Because we got to be healthy mentally and but spiritually. Let me say top tier spiritually. So also on the healthy side, as for me, I want children.
Yeah.
So I have to be in shape.
Yeah.
We talking about children. They have a lot of energy. So I want to be able to do the things that I want to do that, my mom or my dad didn't get to do with me.
Yeah. And then you want to be in shape, because when you get pregnant, you gain a whole lot of weight.
So, and how many children did you have? How many children did you have?
I had two boys, 30. I always forget the grown one ages. Well, they both grown, but the older one, I always forget his age, but he is around your age. I think he's like 35 or 34 or something.
Right.
And the other one is 26.
What was that like being a mom, like
at 20?
Motherhood at 20?
It was scary. Before, when I got pregnant, I thought it was all cute. And,
with the baby bump?
It got real.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, after I had him, it was just, it just, things got real. And I had to look at myself and say, okay, I can't be going to this job saying, oh, I don't like it, I'm quitting. I got to be a mom. You know what I mean? So it just got real for me. And it was just me and him. So he really made me grow up. Just the fact that, I had to grow up. But, being his mom and just knowing that all he has is me.
Right.
So, I had to show up for him. So that's what I did. I had to learn.
Where was his father during the time?
Well, you know how it go. It was. I ended up being a single mom because, you be young. I was at that age where you you dumb and you young and dumb and you think you know everything and you think you're in love and you're really not. And, you know what I'm saying? So, I got caught up in that and thought, and we gonna be together forever.
Oh yeah, then it changed.
Not. And he started to be really abusive. Just because I was younger and he was about 6 years older than me.
Right.
And he just started to be really abusive. Trying to be because you
say you will box some out. Okay.
No, but that was just toxic for me, and I felt like this man don't love me. You putting your hands on me, you don't love me. So I took my son and got out of there.
I know that's right. I'm proud of you to do that.
It's not like he was just but the fact that you was doing it, period.
Like my mom told me once before, when the love start to show up on your face, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
So I got up out of there and I moved. We was living in Philadelphia at the time, and Philly was crazy. Like it's crazier now, but it was crazy then too. And I was like, my son is not growing up around this. So me and him moved to Jersey.
Okay.
Across the bridge, and it was much quieter and just a laid back situation. And he grew up the way I wanted him to grow up, without all the chaos around him.
Right.
It was a nice little area. The schools were good. And he got to experience different things. You know what I mean? Like, so I made a good decision.
So did you like have a support system?
Oh, absolutely.
Because a lot of single moms, they need that. They need it. You really have to. It takes a village.
Yeah, it does. So me and my sister, we were actually pregnant at the same time.
Oh wow! Okay.
Which it's a crazy story how we found that out. But that's a whole nother story.
Right.
But they actually are a week apart. My nephew and my son.
Oh, okay. They close in age.
Yeah. So they grew up together. They was always together all their lives.
Like brothers.
All their lives, except for when they got older. When they got out of high school, my nephew moved here. So then they had separated, but from birth on, they were together. But yeah, motherhood is something.
It is, and to have your friends and family to count on.
Yeah, my mom was there.
And
my aunts, I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, shout them out. Yeah. Like give them their flowers. You know what I'm saying?
They were there, like they were really there for me, like, and I appreciate them so much. Like I'm so indebted to them for that.
Right. It's
even
good.
My sister was.
Yes.
We were there for each other. We had our kids together. And we were there for each other, so
that's good.
We had a good.
Did you have any friends that you can count on?
I had a couple girlfriends. I really didn't leave my son with anybody.
That's a scary part.
Yeah, I just
when it's time for you to go back to work and you got to leave your newborn with somebody.
Yeah, even my mom or my sister had them. You know what I mean? So I didn't really leave them with friends because you don't know what's going on in their house. No.
Yeah. And speaking of which, I want to get into the mental healing part about communication. We know right now we are in Mercury retrograde season again, and things come about. And first off, I want to kick it off with you were speaking on the environment, certain environments to have your child in. Like what type of environment?
I never had my son in any compromising environments, but when you ask me did I have any friends, some most of the time they may have. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Right.
popping off at their house. So, I just never put my son in that situation to be around any potential danger. You never know. It can happen anywhere.
Anywhere,
but
right.
I knew my mom had them. You know what I mean? Right. And I knew my sister
was going
to take care of them like I took care of them. You know what I'm saying? So I just trusted that more than just leaving them with any of my friends. Not saying that they was crazy, because they weren't, but I just didn't trust people.
Because you just never know, like, mentally what could pop off. And like you was saying, Philly was crazy, and like even in where we live, like it gets crazy. So just baby, they don't call Spartanburg the murder bird for nothing.
Do they call it that?
Girl,
that's crazy.
A lot of people in here in Charlotte, like they know.
Want to move.
Girl, no.
I mean, I want to move anyway, because Spartanburg is deader than the door now.
Yeah, it is. But it just like things happen out of beyond your control.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like with people that miscommunication. So it just like now I feel that a sense of having uncomfortable conversations with people who you love and you care about is so healthy in so many ways. Important. So I want to like hone in on having uncomfortable conversations, because you've said, in your previous relationship with your child's father, what that was like, and not wanting to put your son in that type of same energy. So it just like, and for you to like just be verbal about, saying things was going on with your friends. So how did you, or not you, but how were you and your friends communicating about things that go on behind closed doors?
What you mean,
like
their lives?
Like their lives, your lives, that you can relate to some of the things that they had going on.
I mean, as far as then, we were young. So, we were in our 20s. But now, as a friend, I feel like communication is important with your friends, because some people can't handle what you got to say. You know what I mean? Or you might say something and they might take it a different way. So I feel like we all grown, and we should be able to talk as grown people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And be able to express ourselves and how we feel. And, if there are...
And not be an aggressor. And I know you and I, we've had an uncomfortable conversation before, but that has healed something within me and something within you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because we're grown women. At the end of the day, there were no... I have to tear you down, or I have to curse you out. Like it's never on a aggressive side unless somebody get aggressive with you.
It's not about that. But see, it could go that route with some people. Because that's because of their insecurities within themselves. Like they feel like, oh, she said this about me, and I gotta say this back. Right. That's just like, let me get insecure. Them. Right. Instead of handling the problem and talking to that person about how you feel openly and honestly. Right. You know what I mean? Some people not able to do that. So that's when the rah comes.
And not be so like the aggressor, like things like a lot of things could be left, said when a conversation gets blown up. Oh, yeah. Like I had a heart to heart, and I had a heart to heart with the last episode with my family member, as you seen on the last podcast. She and I have had blow up matches because we both was dealing with some insecurities within ourselves. So you know what I'm saying, when you and I had a uncomfortable conversation, we never got blown up with each other because we respected each other as individuals and as women, and I felt that you understood me, whether it took for, a misunderstanding to be understood.
Yeah, we had to talk about it.
We had to talk about it.
So
that's why I'm really trying to, I ain't going to say trying, I am demonstrating that it's okay to have an uncomfortable conversation with your friends, with your family even, because I had to learn that with my own mom, because we had our own, generational curse that we had to break, or you know what I'm saying, miscommunication, because I've always was the type of person that was so misunderstood a lot. And this is what I said: when the misunderstood finally understands. So moving along, and I do applaud you, giving your flowers for not, you know what I'm saying, showing me the energies that I had been around.
Yeah.
To kind of clear that up, to make, you know what I'm saying, to clear that up, and that this is how you can have an uncomfortable conversation and get an understanding and can move forward and heal from it too.
You know what? I feel like that's growth.
That is growth,
because back in the day I would have been like, "What? Yeah, you said you what? Okay,
right? And you come from Philly, and even though I come from South Carolina, but baby, it just like when them personality clash. Yeah, you don't
think about
at the end of the day. That's how you was brought up, from in the like living up north, and the south. It's the same kind of way. Yeah. You pop off, so
and just say a lot of unnecessary things that
right?
You don't mean
that you don't mean. Like if you really genuinely love that person, you would not say anything to hurt their feelings. I mean, of course, some people you might get off in the ring and hit below the belt. You know what I mean? That happens. Yeah. But it's just like to transmute that energy and diffuse it. Yeah, it takes courage, confidence. You let your insecurities fly and come back and you heal. Yeah. So moving along. Yeah, got a little touchy there. So we're gonna go back and discuss love. I know we talk about relationship, and I know love, relationships is all tied in together, but let's talk about love. Let's get in. I love love. I love love. So, what do you do with? No, I ain't. I ain't gonna let nobody get in y'all business. What kept you and your fiance? I know you gonna say love. We don't want to use love, but like what? Like it could be sexual, because we grown. But like, what keeps what gets the ring?
Sex rated. No, I'm joking. No, but his personality is just everything. Like, you gotta meet him. You gotta totally meet him. His personality is everything, and that's sexy to me. That turned me on. Like, it's a lot of little things that turn you on. A lot of things that turn me on about him, and it's just everything just come together, and it's just like, it's just amazing. Like, I'm just so thankful and happy that I found my person.
Let me just tell you, boo. I know to use the butters by Sonaj on the boo. Because
it's great massage oil.
Okay, so I was getting at with the okay. Cause I want to get into the bedroom a little bit.
Okay.
So love, massage, body creams, body oils to turn your man on. Like, what make you unique from? Oh, he ain't gonna look for nobody else because he got it right here.
My gag reflex.
Hey, I'm on a freaking. Okay, she on her dinner. How would she?
I'm saying, like,
girl,
it's just certain things that can't be duplicated.
And the way you do it, right? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because, baby, You gotta have a certain something, to like
keep it fire.
To keep it fire. Now, do y'all use toys in the bed?
We just started introducing the toys
because some men like they think toys take away from what they got going on.
He just be excited. Like he be excited because I'm excited. Like he one of them times. Like,
yes.
Like don't let me get crazy excited. It's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be craziness in that room. It's gonna be crazy.
Listen,
because he feed off of me. You know what I mean?
So what sign? Like, do y'all look at signs, zodiac signs?
We do.
So what is your sign and what is his sign?
So we're both Aquariuses.
Oh, you know that just made me happy.
We're both Aquariuses. His birthday is the 1st and mine is the 11th
of February.
Yeah. So we just coming up. We trying to figure out what to do, but yeah, I'm into astrology a lot. You know.
Yeah, so, it's real.
So when he was like, in the beginning, I was like, "When your birthday? February?" I was like, "Oh shoot."
Oh my gosh.
So it really is explosive. Like
I'm gonna say we do have a lot in common because me and my boo, he's a Libra too, and our birthdays is 2 days apart.
One of my best friends, she's a Libra. I've known her for my God, since we're 11.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, come through. So you already know, like when it's the same zodiac sign, the sex is fire. The sex is fire.
Sheesh.
Like this candle is burning over here, baby.
Sheesh. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh Lord, I am ready.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. So
it's a beautiful thing.
Also I wanna ask, like, you know, I don't wanna sound any biased because I have tried it. Do you like anal?
I do not. And I do not. Like, I tried it once, but I was like, never again.
For real?
Because nothing's supposed to go in there. Don't. Come out, exit.
Yeah.
Yes. Nothing's
Exit
supposed
to
to enter.
Not even the thumb.
No, because that might be dirty. And but
I'm
just saying, it's just sensitive back there. Did you wash your hands?
Because we ain't trying to have no bacteria, baby.
Exactly. I wasn't growing back there. No, but I'm experimental with sex. So that's why I tried it once and I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it's painful. You know. It
is painful. I have tried anal.
I'm good.
I will say it did make me like go crazy.
Yeah.
And y'all know what I mean? Like I was just like, oh my God, it's like I reached the climax.
Yeah.
Like it was like that. But
Mm-hmm.
like after that happened, I was just like, never again. Like would you do that for your special someone?
I did it for him.
Okay.
That's
it.
That's
okay. Well, that closed that chapter.
Unless you have some different kind of way to make it not feel like it did, then no.
I don't like the aftermath. Like,
yeah.
Like I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm okay.
I don't know how. I know how because like I have a gay cousin and he was like giving me tips on what to do and how to dush and all of that. I was like, that's too much just to have sex.
I'm good.
But I'm good on anal. But like
try other
fire
things.
oral, like you gotta be your own. Like baby, like I said, it's been 2 years and I gotta go to the store and get me some gag spray when I do get that dick. Because I you know what I'm saying? I want the experience for the first time around again to be special.
Total experience.
And you know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, men feel like the road has taken over. Because the road can do so much.
I gotta get me one of them roses. Because I be hearing a lot about the rose.
Girl, and then it's waterproof. You have it in a bathtub. Yeah, girl.
I saw the rose, but I'm like,
girl, listen.
Yeah,
baby, I don't have this life jacket on for nothing. I don't have this life jacket on for nothing in the tub, baby.
Yeah,
but yeah, so
maybe I might request that for Christmas.
Okay, Christmas come through.
Give me a rose, baby.
Give me no rose. Give me 2 roses. So, do you like receiving head?
Absolutely. Like, yes, I think it's the best feeling ever.
Okay.
Especially when because we try different things. Like, he'll blindfold me and say,
BDSM.
You can't move. Like, he'll be like, don't come until I tell you to.
So you like the role play.
It's just a suspense. And you be like, all right, I'm trying to hold this shit.
Listen. Okay. Look, no tear. Babe, we got the role play. Get a rose, babe. You can put the thumb in the butt a little bit, but not too much. Not too much.
Make sure you wash it.
Make sure you wash your hand, because we don't want no bacteria.
For real.
Like, no, for real. Like,
yeah, but
like, I just feel that it is so important to, as Libra, I aim to please.
Yeah.
So to have somebody that's like me, it's just like, baby, who gonna tap out first?
Right.
Who taps out first? You think, or you or him?
I usually do, but
baby, I already know I'm running like a cat up the wall.
Like, you be bugging. Like, I be like,
yeah,
you ain't done.
Like, you ain't tired. Like, I thought you done came, baby. Like, what's going on?
I did like 50 times. Like, come on now, you just got to catch up. But no, I think foreplay is in sex. I think foreplay is important. Like, I really think that is important, because you can't just, like, always.
You don't want to be boring. I've never been a boring partner.
Yeah, like, and you got to get it ready sometimes. Sometimes you just, sometimes you don't be ready, and you, like, come on, babe.
Yeah.
Because he be like, I just pop out at the blue. Like, I'm like,
like, you just gotta be on go. Oh, okay.
I'm just chilling.
Like, babe, I thought we was watching the Colts playing. Like, what we doing?
Right.
So what we doing?
So you gotta do something extra when you do that.
Okay. So do you like to ride, or do you like, what's your best position?
I like it. My best one is from behind.
From behind. I think everybody
like you just got a whole access. You got all
that. And you got, like, it gives them full control to have, you know what I'm saying? But you got control too. Access. He has control, and you have control, because when you throw that ass back, okay, I can't wait to bow, baby. And he know I'm a dancer too. Baby, I've been a child. So it's just like, baby, my throwback game. I don't work out in the gym for nothing. It's gonna do something.
Get it right, get it tight.
Get it right, get it tight, and I don't get out of breath. So what's up?
Hey.
That's another thing too. Like when you be riding, you be like, you be so tired, be lightheaded. Like, babe, can we switch? Like,
see, that's how it was when I gained all that weight. Yeah, like, babe, come on the squat. I'm like, what? These knees ain't even doing that, babe. I can't do that.
Okay.
So, that's when I gained all the weight. So I'm like, babe, I'm losing weight.
I'm losing weight now. Like, she done build up her wins. Like, it's like that now.
Yeah, things about to change, honey.
Okay. Put my legs on your shoulders.
Yeah.
But
that's all fun.
And that's all in being submissive. Yeah. So as we talking about soft girl, soft Empress era. Mm-hmm. Like, how often do you cook for him? I know,
all the time. Like,
And that's love too, because it comes from the heart, the soul.
Yeah, I love cooking for him though. I love cooking, period.
What's his favorite dish?
Spaghetti. He knows spaghetti.
I'm surprised you say me.
Yeah, that too. That first.
Me, honey. He likes to eat me.
And he always tell me that. I mean, especially when I ask him, like, babe, what you want to eat? You?
Like, can you be serious, sir?
Stop playing. Well, I'm not cooking.
Let me ask you this, because like I said earlier, the Christmas holidays is coming up, New Year's holidays coming up. Are you cooking? And if you are, do you cook and fix his plate? That's a good question.
You know, when I do cook for him, I fix his plate. Yeah, I fix his plate. But I'm not cooking this Christmas because I have to work Christmas Eve. So
okay, yeah.
My mom's going to cook, so we'll go get some food from her. But absolutely, I fix his plate.
So if y'all out anywhere, you still would fix his plate, like in an event.
Definitely, yeah.
Like so, okay.
House,
you teaching me because, like I said, honey, like this is all new again for me. So it's just like I know to fix my boo's plate. Yeah. Like, babe, what you want? Do I bend over? Like, okay. So boom, there it is. Vice versa. See, your partner got to fix your plate too, because like, especially like when you meeting their family for the first time. Or when they even tell you, girl, you're family now. Like, you go and, help yourself. You not no guest no more. Do you still, like, do you go and fix your plate, or do you let your man fix your plate?
If he say, babe, I got you, I'm like, okay, you got
okay, yeah. I'm like, let me chill, okay?
But I will fix my own plate, but, if he say, babe, sit down, I got you.
How is it like, or what was it like meeting your fiance family for the first time?
They was beautiful, man.
Yes.
They was so welcoming. Like, I was so nervous, like, oh my God, they not gonna like me. Like, you everybody feel like that. Like, for what, though? But I was feeling like that. Yeah. And I got there, and it was so different. Like, they was, even the kids, like, down to her kid, they was just so welcoming, and I just felt so at home. Like, I missed them so much. I'm ready to go.
Oh, so they all in New York. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I missed them.
Oh, well, that's great that you have such a closeness and bond with his family. And, people over the years say, oh, that's nothing when you meet the family. Everybody meets the family. But it's a close bond when you actually, like we said before, when you meet your person, everybody loves you for you. You're really you're authentic, And, but how was it when you met his friends, like the homeboys?
It was good, the same. Like, they were welcoming, like, they just welcome me like sis, like yes. So it was straight. Like, I had a good experience with everybody that is involved with.
Do homeboys be like, you do something to my homeboy, we gon' tell?
One of them even be like, let me know if you have some problems with him.
Okay. We need more homeboys like that. Like when you
they cool.
Have your person or whoever you're dating, because it's just like, at least your homeboy gonna hold his homeboy accountable. Yeah, exactly. And don't fuck up, because we see what type of woman you have. Don't you lose her.
Exactly. That's what they. Yes, exactly.
Like, that's your backbone right there. Like, she gonna ride with you. Yeah. We're gonna get into being a ride or die. And then we gonna come to a close. So, being a ride or die, and because baby, I tell anybody, I'm not from the projects, but I'm from the hood. Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? Me too. I was a Rondo Ray type of girl. You got the bamboo earrings. Listen. Okay, at least 2 pair. Okay, so it just like knowing you got your man and you gonna ride with him, like, right or wrong. So do you?
No, if you wrong, nigga, I'm not riding with you.
Okay, so boom, there it is again.
I'm going to tell you wrong.
You gonna tell him in front of the people?
No, absolutely not.
So okay,
I'm gonna pull him aside and I'm gonna let him know I don't agree with that.
Right?
Because I'm not gonna agree with something that's wrong. Like that's just me. Like I'm not. I try to be the best person I can. So why I'm gonna let you not be the best person?
Right, because you represent me.
Yeah, so we gonna ride together. We gonna ride
together. Right? Okay, right correctly.
So yeah, no, if he do something wrong, then I'm definitely gonna make him be accountable for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like wrong is wrong. I don't.
Wrong is wrong. There it is. I'm glad you said that because some, people can be a ride or die chick for their man. Right or motherfucking wrong. Like they can't do no wrong. Like you gotta hold them accountable sometimes, somewhere, because when they wrong you, what you gonna do?
Exactly.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, ride or die. So if you wrong, boo,
I'm gonna ride with you.
I'm gonna ride with you.
We're gonna get off the train and talk about this.
But I'll be like, come, sir.
Yeah.
Like like you gotta be that team player. But like, babe, I love you, but you know what I'm saying. I don't feel like that was right.
Feel that. Yeah. No.
I mean, you don't have to be scared or nervous to talk to your dude or your lady, like vice versa. Because when I'm wrong, I want him to be like, pull me to the side, like, don't embarrass me and try to correct me in front of people. And
I would never do
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would never grandstand or try to be, like, just, disrespectful or embarrassing.
Right.
We as grown people know how to handle situations. Well, some people do anyway. Some people don't. But as for me, like I'm going to put them aside and be like, babe, that's some wrong shit. Like I don't like
agree with that. I don't.
So,
right.
That's what it is.
So we gonna get down to the nitty gritty. I usually do the hair do's and hair don'ts, facial do's and don'ts. But I'm going to take a step back from doing that because I'm going to do something else. Mm-hmm. Now, I do trivia called Have You Heard? Mm-hmm. So, basically, Have You Heard is like, the news on the street. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's whatever you got going on with your business or celebrity shit. Mm-hmm. Like, child, have you heard about Christian Keys allegedly saying that he was sexually assaulted by a man of power in Hollywood?
No, wait. Who is Christian? I don't even know who.
Okay, so Christian Keys is an actor, American actor, and he's worked with Tyler Perry throughout like his career.
Yeah, I would have to see.
But everybody was like sensing that he was talking about Tyler Perry allegedly. But you know what I'm saying? Like he never said the person's name who assaulted him, and
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's real crazy.
But I just think about people that, and I'm not saying that it is Tyler because I don't know. Yeah. I wasn't there. I can't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said allegedly. Mm-hmm. So when people have power and money, you know what I'm saying, people that we look up to, in your most vulnerable time, take advantage of you so you can put yourself out there because you love to do what you do and you bring it to the 4th Street that you are great at what you do. And then somebody take your innocence or your kindness and, project on you.
That's a predator.
Like that's a whole predator, and like your mental state is messed up. Mm-hmm. So I just pray for Kristen that he does get justice.
But I pray for him.
Oh,
I gotta see a picture of him. I'm gonna look him up when I get.
Yes. Like when you see him, you're like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
I'm sure.
But a lot of that has been going on about certain celebrities sexual assaulting people. Cassie came out last month about P. Diddy allegedly, and then she was paid the next day after she made those allegations. So but it just like
P. Diddy.
Like P. Diddy. Well, allegedly, honey. But I just feel like, you know, people were in the comments saying why she took so long to say something. Oh, you know, some people
She probably was afraid.
Didn't really know, but you know, I
look at P. Diddy. He powerful. Like
he is powerful.
So she probably was afraid to come out and say anything. So
she was with him over 10 years.
Yeah.
So it was just like mentally, how can you escape that while you're going through that?
She
and
probably
then
still going through it mentally. You know
well, yeah. I pray for her mental health as well, and that's what Grand Talk podcast is all about: mental health and mental healing. And you know, and thank you, Sonja, Sonaj, for coming on here to show your products, what you got going on, Butters by Sonaj.
Yes.
Also, I'll give you your flowers for being open.
Yeah.
Being open, you know, to letting people in what you got going on from your personal life, because, you know, me, you, we know each other, but like you talked about being an introvert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have a shade, like a guard around you, but you do it because you've been through a lot in your life, and we had not talked about all those things, but you were able to share that, and you've grown, and I see growth. Even I've never known you for what, a few months.
Yeah, I've been there for a year now.
But you know what I'm saying?
But we just start really
right.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm giving you flowers.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you really were, you know, like I said, I'm calling you jump rope, because you motivated me to get back in that gym and work on
motivated
myself.
Because I wasn't really going before we start going.
Yeah,
I was going like one day a week. But we hold each other accountable, so that's the good thing about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
and we are forming a sisterhood. And people need to see more of that. Like black women coming together, you know what I'm saying? Instead of tearing each other down. We'd have been through abusive relationships, you know what I'm saying?
We already, we don't need to tear each other
We don't need to tear each other down even more. So just like that would be more shit that we have to heal from. Even though we gonna learn every day.
Yeah.
On what we need to change about it within ourselves. But like when you have somebody that's very genuine, like you keep those people in your life. Yes. So my viewers out there, my granddad boos, my granddad babes, my boos are my girls, and my babes are the men that support me. I want to let y'all know, do whatever makes you happy. It's always a giving, to give yourself love. And I just started this mentality to retrain your mind. And that's more like a slogan than I'm going to use it as a brand. Retrain your mind is think before you speak. Think before you do anything. Focus on what's important and not triggering. So I'm going to leave that with y'all today. And I'm going to turn it over to Sonja to tell everybody where they can find your social media platforms, where they can follow you. And then, you know, boom, 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 hit your DMs for some hand body creams.
Yes. So I'm on all platforms. I'm on, well, not Facebook, but I'm on Instagram, Butters by Sonaj on Instagram. And on TikTok is Sonajacent, like Sonaj, scent, like scent, SCENT. So Sonaj, I can't talk.
That's okay.
Sonajacent. But or DM me on Instagram. That'll be a good way to do it. We can set up something because my website is not together yet.
Of course, I will put all her links to follow her in the description box. Leave your comments in the comments box. Let us know how y'all like this episode.
It's been fun.
It was fun, right? Yes. So
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you dearly. Like, it's very genuine. Like, I found some of my Soul Tribe members. But no, like, you are so, like, people. I look at, because we have a big age gap in our relationship. Yeah. Like, my mom.
Like, you could be my daughter.
I know, like, right, mommy. But we're so cool because I get along with, even with older people.
It don't matter. Because you teach me things and I teach you things. Like,
exactly.
You're never too old to learn anything. So that's
right. I can be a student and a teacher, or a teacher and a student, wherever how it goes. But I want to say thank you again. Thank you, my viewers. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, theealexisjanee. Y'all know where to find me on Instagram, theealexisjanee. And also, you can follow my podcast page, the Grand Talk. It's not IG no more. It's the Grand Talk Live Podcast. So, thank y'all. Have a blessed one. Love yourself, self-love, self-care. That's important. All right. Thank y'all. Bye. Bye. That's it.